Joehoul here with all the scavenging locations located in the Grandrise region of Pinkeye's territory. This first one's down the southwest. We're starting there. First few are going to be a little loud just because there was a storm happening while I was doing them. This first one is underneath a tent with a fire going. It's just a one piece of scrap. Next we're heading slightly northeast. This guy's built into the side of a old crashed plane. There's a piece of scrap on the ground floor right as you walk inside. And then once you've climbed up into the plane, you'll have to fight a guy. And there'll be a history relic lying on the floor right in his bed.
Waiting.
And a piece of scrap locked up in a box on the same level. Now we're heading southeast of there. Looking for 2 scrap in this next one. It's just a small camp. If you walk in, the first scrap's right in the little tent, the first one on the right, and the second one in the second tent on the right. So they're very close together in there. This next one's a bit further north, on the east side of the region. First piece of scrap is right on the ground floor, inside of a little, under a tent. And then right across from it is the second piece of scrap, and a history relic directly beside it underneath the scaffolding.
Love didn't conquer all after all.
We're moving just a bit west of there to a Vantage outpost. I included these. I'm not sure if they count towards the scavenging locations or not, but they do have some collectibles in them, so they get stuck into. You'll have to climb pretty high, right up to the tippy top of this little tower, and you'll find a lockbox with a piece of scrap in it. And then you cross the little rope bridge they got going on, there'll be a piece of scrap lying down right beside where the Vantage outpost balloon would land. Next, you're going to be looking for a hole in the ground surrounded by old burnt out cars. You just climb right in there.
Hear that?
You'll have to fight a few guys. I cut that out here. See, the first piece of scrap is just right at the end of this hallway. And then in the room beside it, you'll find a history relic and your second piece of scrap inside of a lockbox. There we go. Now we're working our way north. This one I show you where I go from the road because it's a little deep in the canyons. If you start where I show you on the map there and then just drive right down to this little ravine, you can follow this all the way to the scavenging location. I'll have to fight a few guys when we get here, and there will actually be a bunch of guys in the caves, but I edited that out just because it took a few minutes to beat them. You'll find your first piece of scrap as soon as you get out of your car. Then you gotta head right back into these little caves. You'll run in through here. You'll come to a little ladder that'll take you up into a built-up area. And it's here that you'll find your second piece of scrap. And over on top of here is a project part. Water storage. Next one's to the northeast of the last one. It's this old gas station diner. You'll find a piece of scrap as soon as you walk in. You'll also find some company. Then if you go out the back left exit here and keep hanging left, you'll go into this little crash silo. You can climb to the roof where you'll find a lockbox with the last piece of scrap in it. Now we're heading to this guy. It's really high up on a cliff. I had a little difficulty figuring out how to get up to it, but it turns out you can just hop, skip, and jump your way up. I brought one of these gas cannons just in case I needed it when I got to the top, but turns out you don't. Everything's wide open. No explosions necessary. Just gotta climb up this little winding path, and it'll take you straight into the camp. There's a history relic on the right.
Training
And a piece of scrap locked away on the left.
forces the instinctual need to survive whether you want to or not.
This is the final location in this Grandrise region. It's the very northern tip. There's 3 pieces of scrap here. Immediately on your left, you'll find the first piece as you come into this building. The second piece will be on the wall just across from it, same room. The third piece will be a little bit further on. Once you've hooked back around, it's still on the first floor though. So you'll find it right in here beside the tent. Boom. And that's all the scavenging locations. Thanks for watching.
Tell them to subscribe! Point somewhere for them to click, Birdie! Oh my